What is considered a valid deduction? This is a very common question, very hot topic. So it's only fitting that I make a video for this answering this question. What is considered a valid business deduction, right? So the IRS considers that a valid business deduction is defined by the IRS as anything that's ordinary and necessary for your business. So, of course, when you are looking on the internet, you may see advertising, office expenses, you may see supplies, legal and professional fees, business education or training. These are all types of deductions that you can take, type of business expenses that you incur. But the best practice that you should know as a business owner is the actual definition as defined by the IRS. A valid business deduction is considered a deduction that is an expense that's ordinary and necessary for your business. The IRS defines ordinary as something that's ordinarily purchased in your industry. So if you're a consultant, is education and training something that you would ordinarily purchase in your industry? Would, you purchasing something for your, like a conference or a retreat or something that you're about to travel and take? These are all like things that are ordinarily purchased in your industry. But let's use that same example, right? If you're a consultant and you buy a construction truck, is that something that's ordinarily purchased in your industry? Especially, let's add one to it. You purchase a construction truck and you work online, right? That's not something that is ordinary. That's like strange. So it needs to be something that's ordinarily purchased in you all's industry. So it has to be common, right? There will be things that may go outside of the box, especially as we are entering into like new era in the online space. But in a general consensus, there has to be something that's kind of like ordinarily purchased in your industry. And then it needs to be necessary. So that means that was it necessary for you to be able to do your business or for you to advance your business in some way? And if that's yes, if both of the answers to those two questions are yes, then the IRS considers that a valid deduction. So as you are making purchases for your business, before you get ready to buy something, you should ask yourself those two questions. Is the expense that I'm about to buy, is this something that's ordinarily purchased in my industry? Is it ordinary for me to be able to purchase some kind of certification or training course for me to advance my consulting experience? Yes. And then ask yourself if it's necessary, meaning, is this course going to allow me to be able to make more money, increase my profit, or to help the processes and systems for me to grow my business? Then yes, if the answers to those two questions are yes, then it's a valid deduction. So keep those two things in mind as you are making your purchases. Ask yourself, is your expenses ordinary and necessary? And that will help you determine if your expense is a valid business deduction.